morning. My name is Larry Gentilini, and I'm the lower school assistant principal at East Harlem Scholars Academy 2. Thank you for coming today to celebrate the life of our late teacher, Jacob Robinson Sweet. We're here today to thank Jacob's families and friends for undertaking a fundraising effort to enable scholars to purchase books for our students.
Thank you so much for being with us today, for your wonderful and generous contribution to our organization. And I just want to also thank the team and our students for being here with us today.
So first, I just wanted to share a little bit about Jacob's impact at our school and East Harlem Scholars as a whole. Jacob's influence and dedication to his students' educational experience were both unwavering and undeniable. During his time at Scholars 2, Jacob taught both 1st and 4th grade, and from our very first meeting shared his aspirations for his young scholars. He expressed his desires for his students to have fun while learning, but also to feel more comfortable and confident in the classroom. He recognized the existence of math phobia and was determined to help his students overcome it. This commitment to nurturing a positive and supportive learning environment was at the core of his teaching philosophy. Jacob understood that the key to a successful educational experience involved not only imparting knowledge, but also building strong foundations with both students and families. He firmly believed that forging fun relationships with his scholars was essential. He wanted them to feel at ease, excited, and motivated to come to school each day. He strived to create an atmosphere where students felt safe to make mistakes, learn from them, and ultimately grow. This commitment extended beyond the classroom, as he also valued building tight relationships with families. In addition to his dedication, Jacob was a kind and caring individual. He exuded warmth and compassion in all that he did. His students felt seen and heard, and he genuinely cared about their well-being and success. It was not just about academic achievement for Jacob. It was about nurturing the whole child. He made an effort to understand each student's unique strengths and challenges, tailoring his teaching to meet their individual needs. Jacob's intentional and thoughtful approach to teaching left a lasting impression on his students, and the lessons he taught extended far beyond the curriculum. He taught his scholars the importance of kindness, perseverance, and the value of strong relationships. These are the lessons that will be part of his legacy at Scholars 2. At this time, I'd like to introduce a few of Jacob's former students who will speak about their memories with Mr. Robinson Sweet. We can send them some shine, I know.
Hi, my name is Brigham. Hi, I'm Mia. We had Mr. Robinson for 4th grade. We wrote some memories about him that we want to share with you. What I most liked about Mr. Robinson was that he would give us sour gummy bears for free.
He would what?
Sour gummy bears for free. Also, he would always make math fun, and he would always be respectful to our teachers and students, and definitely made it on the very top of the best teachers list. And he would always find a way to get us out of trouble. What I miss most about Mr. Robinson is that he used to give out gummy bears for free, and when I yell, I get mad at us.
I like that he was kind and sweet. He gave us gummy bears. He was also definitely on the best teachers list. He was very respectful to teachers and to students. I miss his company, and he was very kind, and also miss his consideration.
This is Nazir Charles. He was in 1 Perdomo and had Mr. Robinson as a 1st grader.
Hi, Nazir.
My name is Nazir. I understand that he died and he was a great teacher. He taught me about non-fiction and fiction. I feel like to read a lot. He would bring us dedicated to the gummy bear. He was a very great and best teacher. Thank you for his family, for the books. I can't wait to read them.
Good job.
Thank you again to those students for their bravery and for To honor Jacob's love of children, education, and reading, his family and friends fundraised to enable Scholars 2 to purchase books for our students' reading pleasure. More than $8,600 was donated, which enabled us to purchase over 200 copies of 20 titles for our children, especially those books that allowed us to capture Jacob's love of nature, hiking, and history. Because we do not have a main library, as each classroom has its own, the books will be distributed among the classrooms. Each book has a nameplate recognizing Jacob and his contribution to Scholars 2. You guys want to just pass it around? In addition, we have a permanent display case outside of this room in the hallway with a plaque about Jacob and a few of the books we purchased, as this is one of the classrooms in which he taught in. Specifically, this was Nazir's classroom for first grade. At this time, if a member of Jacob's family would like to say a few words, you can feel free to share. I'd love to have you guys, but no pressure, no obligation whatsoever.
I can just say, Jacob loved this school and he loved his students so much. He was always excited to go to school, which says a lot because he was very much not a morning person. He woke up grumpy, but always excited to see his students. And I do specifically remember Nazir as someone that Mr. Robinson would come home and talk about, and he's so excited about because he loves reading, and Jacob really wanted to promote that for him. And I'm really glad that he'll be here in some permanent way because teaching was his life. He really loved it and cared about it a lot, and the school kind of met the really high standard that he set for himself and for students. And yeah, I'm just so grateful that y'all could do this and that we could hear from some of his students.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all so much. This is so lovely. And thank you to the students. I know it's scary to get out in front of you all, but you did great.
I'd just like to echo what Jacob taught in a number of different places and worked with children in a number of different places, but he really sort of felt he had found his real niche. And I mean, you know, he always loved his students wherever he was, and he loved his students here, but the whole philosophy of the school and the warmth of the school was something he talked about. It was a friendly environment, and he really valued that. Sometimes I'd say, don't you want to try to find a school in Brooklyn so you wouldn't have to go? He said, no, this is where I'd like to stay. And again, thank you so much for all this. I know you're all busy and have so much to do, so we all appreciate you taking all this time to do all this and do everything. And again, many thanks to students. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's very touching being here in the classroom where he taught.
Yeah.
And we particularly appreciate hearing from the kids. It's so nice to hear the appreciative things that each had to say about Jacob. Thank you.
And every single student always mentions the gummy bears. That's
Yes.
Gummy bears and munchkins. Who knew how many gummy bears? While Jacob's time with us was brief, the impact he made on our staff and scholars will endure. His commitment to fostering a positive and supporting learning environment, building strong relationships, and instilling confidence in his students have left an indelible mark. Jacob serves as an inspiration to us all, a reminder of the profound difference a dedicated and caring teacher can make in the lives of their students. As we remember Jacob and the lessons he imparted, let us continue to uphold his values and dedication in our own work, and let his legacy remind us of the transformative power of education. Thank you guys again for joining us.
Thank you.
So not like other people. How is he different from other people?
Because he's a promise keeper, not like other people.
Really?
My mom, though, keeps promises.
Really? He kept his word? Really? That's nice to hear. What a nice thing to say. I'll always remember that.
He was a very good teacher.
I'm sure he was. He loved kids and he loved to teach.
Day camp, and where actually he and Anna had both gone in Parksville where we were living then, and it just seemed that all of a sudden that just clicked for him, and then at that point he thought he was going to be a high school teacher because he really loved history, but he was a history major in college, and but then he decided that even though he liked history as a subject, that he really liked working. He really liked working with really tiny kids. He did that once when he had some job at some sort of after school that was working with like 3 and 4 year olds. But he really liked like 7, 8, 9 year olds. That was really the age.
That's a good age.
Yeah, that is.
They ask a lot of good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.